everyone. Welcome back to Music with Ryan. Today I'm going to do something a little different here, just a little free lesson. And I'm going to talk about the differences between major and minor pentatonic scales. And I'm just going to use the key of G as an example. And I'm going to do one scale in the key of, key of G, G major pentatonic and G minor pentatonic, which I'll write down those notes here in a sec. So I'm going to talk about the notes, the scale degrees, kind of how they sound different, how they might function differently in different tunes. Then I'm going to have a scale, a first position scale for each of these that I'm going to pop up on the screen. If you'd like to download the tabs, if you're a free member, you're on the lesson page, you can just download them right here. But if you're on YouTube, you got to click the link in the box and sign up at my website. Take just 2 seconds. If you want to download the tabs, they'll be there along with all the other free instruction I have over there. You can check all that out. So, yeah, if you're a member, you can just click on the link and download those tabs, just a few bars. So anyway, what's a pentatonic scale? Well, maybe some of you know, some of you don't. It's 5 notes, and thus pentatonic. It's 5 notes, and, like the major scale is 8 notes, okay, or 7. I see the 8th note is the octave, okay, but 7 different notes. And for the major pentatonic scale, or any pentatonic, it's 5 notes, okay? And you know what? A lot of music is based on pentatonic scales all across the board. I think one of my professors told me that a large portion of Western music is based upon the pentatonic scales, okay? So let's do it. G major pentatonic. So the notes, the actual notes, will play G, A, B, D, and E. Okay? All the time. That's a G major pentatonic scale. 5 different notes. So what are the scale degrees? If it's G major, there's 7 scale degrees. I should say 8, counting the octave. So this is the first scale degree. We're in 1 here. 1. And in the second scale degree, 3rd. And then it skips to the 5th and to the 6th scale degree. Maybe I should put a little triangle. Sometimes I do triangles for the scale degrees. Okay? So there he is. G, A, B, D, and E. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So on my guitar, I'm going to do, in the scales I'm going to do, it's going to be 2 octaves. Okay? So I'll say the names: G, A, B, D, E, and then back to G. Okay? And if I keep going, starting that G, A, B, D, E, back to the octave, G. Okay? So I want you to think about the way that sounds a little bit. Like, how does that sound? Okay, just kind of messing around in that G major pentatonic. It's definitely like happy sounding. It's kind of sweet sounding sometimes. It's kind of hard maybe to pick that up maybe in the open positions, but that's the kind of way I hear it. G major, happy, and then the pentatonic kind of make it a little more sweet. Sometimes it feels like it's kind of unfinished. It doesn't resolve real strong to the 1. That's just kind of my personal opinion. I mean, I use it all the time, and I use it, and it, in songs and resolve it, but something just about it doesn't quite. Just due to missing some chord tones, it kind of has that sound to me, that texture. So that's G major pentatonic. Used, pop music, blues. I think of major pentatonic. I think Allman Brothers. I think Leonard Skinner. They can use this in just take the opposite end, fiddle tunes. A lot of fiddle tunes are major pentatonic, and all kinds of different music. Jack Johnson. All different stuff. Okay, so what do we got now? Let's do the minor. So G minor pentatonic. So what are the notes in G minor pentatonic? Well, it changes a little bit. So I'm going to write it out here. It's going to be G still. It's going to be B flat. It's going to be C, D, and F. Okay? There's our minor pentatonic scale. And the chord tones, or the scale degree chord tones, yeah, I can say chord tones, scale degrees, are the 1, the flatted 3, 4, 5, and the 7. So it kind of changes a little bit, okay, because it's a minor scale. The minor scale is a little different. All right, so that is a G minor. So I'll put a little. They usually do this. They usually do the scale degrees, such as that. Okay, so what does that sound like on our guitar? So I'm gonna take the same first position stuff. Right there, G. You can see and hear and play all at the same time. G, B flat, C, D, F, natural. Okay, F, sometimes in G, it's an F sharp, but we're minor. Okay, F, natural, and then back to open G. If I keep going. Okay, also the G minor pentatonic, I'll just real quick, I'll do that scale again, but maybe most people might be more familiar with this position. Whoops. It's one of the first scales or shapes that people learn when they start to improvise. Okay, so again, this scale, G minor pentatonic, G note, B flat note, C note, D, F. And if I keep going, G, same notes now, B flat, C, D, F, G. G, see if I can go backwards. G, F, D, C, B flat, G, F, D, C, B flat, G. Had to think about a little bit going downward. Okay? So do you hear the difference? Oh. So I definitely hear, it sounds darker or meaner or I think mean or dark, dirty, it kind of is the texture I give the minor pentatonic. So major, kind of happier. So I think happy, sweet sounding. Minor pentatonic definitely just has the sharp edge, mean, right away I can tell. Okay? So really start to think that. See if you can hear it in someone's playing. Again, when I think major pentatonic, Allman Brothers just really stands out to me. Minor pentatonic, maybe more Stevie Ray Vaughan. Just kind of, again, the greats, they combine these scales. That's what you get creative and learn these things, and you start to combine them and twist and manipulate them in solos. Okay, I'm not going to go in depth about all that sort of thing, but just want to give you a basic understanding. So when would be a good time to use this? Well, again, it's up to you a lot. What you're achieving and what kind of song you're going for, or feel, a genre, and you can use them both. Try them both in a tune. Take a tune that you feel comfortable soloing or improvising over, and start to do the major pentatonic, and then start to do the minor pentatonic, and see which one you like. Some just gonna fit. If it's a bluesy tune, I might do some major pentatonic, but then on the 5 chord, in this case D, I might just start to get really minor pentatonic. But again, really blending them, I can't help but play. I don't just necessarily just play major and then minor, or just stick to one. It's good to do that at first, I would suggest, to get a feel to what they sound like and the texture they create. All right, but in the end, I'm really mixing them up a lot. I'm comfortable with them. So I constantly am blending them together depending on what chord change. I'm on the 1 chord, I'm on 4 chord, 5 chord. Maybe the feel, the groove of the tune might all determine which I think would be better. So yeah, I just want to give you a briefing about that. I don't know if there's anything. I mean, I guess I could go on more in depth about it, but I just want to keep it real brief. Again, if you want to download those free scales right there, just 2 octaves of the major and the minor, click the link in the box if you're on YouTube and you kind of create an account on my website. Kind of you do, and then you get access to the free member area. If you're in the free member area already and you're already logged in, you can just click the link and you can download it instantly right there. And then again, if you leave a comment, start a discussion. If you have questions, something's not clear, you got things that you notice, maybe you tried it on a tune, leave a comment on this page or the YouTube page and let me know. I start a discussion. I'll answer right back and stuff like that, no problem. So yeah, guys and gals, major, minor pentatonic, let me know what you think. Plan to do more lecture type lessons hopefully in the future. And yeah, take care. See you next time.